It's Travis from Jalopnik. We're here at Gingerman Raceway in scenic Michigan. We're testing the Acura TLX Pirelli World Challenge car, and I drove Ryan Eversley's car before, and it was a ton of fun.
And you didn't wreck it.
I didn't wreck it.
That's awesome. Yeah, I was so relieved.
Yeah, that was a great intro. We tend to give Acura a lot of flack, but then there's this fantastic racing program where they're in, Acura's in Pirelli World Challenge, and then Honda has something in everything, up to Formula One, everywhere. Why do you think that Honda is such a great company to work for when you're doing racing stuff?
You guys like to give them a hard time, but I know from being a part of it for a while now that they're very much racers from the ground up. They're car guys, and the cars that you might not have liked so much, you got to believe that those engineers are the same ones thinking, man, I can't wait to see a Type R version of this, or the racing version we're going to create. So let me ask you some questions.
Okay, yeah, ask me some questions.
First impressions of the TLX GT car. First thing you thought when you pulled out of the pit lane, you got on the power between turns 2 and 3.
The first thing you notice is just how light the controls are. The throttle is like pressing down air. The steering is intensely light, but it's also communicative. The brakes require all your muscle to get the car stopped. There's also the ultra-mechanical paddle shift that is just a delight to use. From a visceral standpoint, sitting so far back in the car,
Yeah, it's pretty unique.
that's something I've noticed about the car, is everything is pushed back, right? The engine is not, when you open that hood, there's no engine there.
Right.
But then suddenly there's like a small, you can see this front of it because it's all underneath the firewall. The seat is so far back. The wing is back over the rear of the car.
Right. But
Yeah.
the idea, obviously, is to get the weight as close to the center as possible so you can get the best grip that you have. And us being all-wheel drive, we need to capitalize on grip as our advantage over some of the other cars.
The Acura actually looks almost 100% like the street car, other than the wild flares and some of the aero kit stuff.
Right. And of course, that's mandatory to be competitive.
Right, you wanna
you have
win.
to do it, right? Yeah. So we're racing against some other front-engine cars that are out there, but we're the only four-wheel drive and four-door sedan that's in the field. So we got our work cut out for us, but we've had a handful of rain situations this year where the car's been just awesome and almost laughable how easy it is to go the speeds we can compared to some of the best rain drivers in the world that are also in really awesome, good cars.
Well, there's another form of traction control in racing. It's called all-wheel drive. And Ryan Eversley, he moved up from 25th to 17th, 8 spots in that opening lap in that real-time HPD TLX GT. Just a phenomenal run.
It's at its strengths. We have standing starts on half of our race weekends, and our standing starts have been a really good way to jump a few guys at the beginning. So
Standing start, we're out. It's right off the bat by Eversley, but then the all-wheel drive hooks up. He is on the move.
What's amazing is that these guys are driving a car based on a family sedan against cars from Porsche, McLaren, Audi, Bentley, and more. And they've already beaten them.
Ryan Eversley, real-time racing, a machine from the pole in that TLX GT. First ever pole leading an event of this scope. Unbelievable.
But they have a lot of work to do. It wouldn't be shocking to see many updates to the TLX's aero kit as they continue to hone the design to compete with these full-on GT3 cars. But this is the classic touring car formula, and it flat out rocks.
did you smell anything in the seat by chance? Because you're actually using my seat insert that I just used at Detroit 2 days ago. Nice of Travis to go help push the car. We have like 20 mechanics here, but good thing he helped too.
Is this good? Yeah. So when I was in the car before,
Can I tell you, one of our mechanics was like excited to meet you because he thought the Jeff Gordon video was like amazing. Yeah, Kevin, he was like, oh my God, that's Travis from Jalopnik. I was like, yeah, from the video, right? Like,
Yeah.
what oh, right.
Yeah, I hate that video so much.